Talking about AI, the technology has been around for decades, but has become a focus of investor fervor in recent months, thanks in part to poster child ChatGPT. And the comparisons with the dot-com boom are clear, but John Authors was at the Financial Times during that period and was across it all. He says it's difficult not to look at AI through that lens. Let's get back to John now, Bloomberg opinion columnist. So, John, bringing this back here, where do the differences between the dot-com boom and this AI fervor, where do they end?
Well, I know where the dot-com boom ends. I don't yet know where the AI boom ended. The similarity is fairly straightforward, that you have a very exciting breakthrough technology that everyone can see will probably have profound effects on people's lives, and that will plainly make a lot of money for someone. But those earnings, that money is most likely to be way into the future, or a long way into the future, and it's very hard to gauge. So anybody who told you back in 95 when Netscape IPO'd that the internet was going to be a great thing were right. Netscape, as it turns out, is a name that has dropped, and it's become a historical footnote, even though it was at one point the absolutely hegemonic web browser. And sorry, interruption from my kids in the background.
That's all right. So John, if what you're saying applies, and it probably does, right? The idea being that while we can all recognize that this is a powerful technology that potentially will change a lot, it is difficult to know who will win and who will not win, who might not even be around, right? And so,
well, I mean, in the case of the dot-com bubble, Google had not even gone public by the time the dot-com bubble burst. Facebook didn't even exist. A number of first movers didn't get to assert their dominance for the longer term. So, for example, Alta Vista was the dominant search engine for several years. I had it as my homepage for about 3 years. It's disappeared. Even MySpace was the dominant social media player before Facebook came in. So yeah, you don't know who is going to win, and the quote-unquote rational thing to do is therefore to buy lots and lots of stocks of names that might benefit. And then if you're lucky, you find one of the names that really is going to win long-term, like Amazon. But you're resigned to pumping a lot of capital into a lot of places that aren't going to make it. Now, we haven't yet, in the case of AI, seen what we saw in .com, which was large numbers of small companies with very little going for them. Some cases not even having revenues yet, going public and attracting money. Nothing remotely like that has happened. But when I look at NVIDIA, amazing story, making very real money. The comparison with Cisco is quite real. Cisco, like NVIDIA, the idea is we've got this great new technology. This is a company that builds the infrastructure for that technology. It's still trading Cisco now less than it was at the top of the dot-com bubble. That is what concerns me. Its valuation was 200 times earnings. NVIDIA isn't far off that now. That is concerning.